Right. Hello, everyone. This is Eric, the Trainmaster 611, with another special stream. And today, and this year, it is my 24th birthday. Not only that, but it's also my golden birthday, which means I'm turning 24 on the 24th. And even though my birthday is not until tomorrow, I'm going to be doing the stream early because I got some stuff going on. Wow, another year in my 20s. That's amazing. Oh, and also, before I invite my friends, I want to say that this stream will also be made to dedicate and honor my grandfather, Greg Heimos, who sadly passed away last week from pancreatic cancer at the age of 85. Okay. So, Papa Greg, if you can hear me, this stream is dedicated to you. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to start the stream and sorry about that. My mom and roommate were talking. So, all right, so I'm going to send the link to the others and then we'll get this stream going. Oh, it's my friend Brody. Hey Brody, I'm doing great. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, we got our first best guest on board, Daniel Wells. On him in.
Hey, Eric.
Hey, Daniel.
How you doing?
Doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing alright. Sorry if I sound a bit groggy. I had a bit of a rough night last night and a pretty busy day at work.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, and the weather's been getting increasingly hot out here.
You're telling me it's been pretty hot out here a little bit too.
But other than that, have things been going okay?
Doing good, although I'm still upset about the passing of my Papa Greg.
Yeah, I know how that feels, because I remember how I lost my granny from my mother's side. Technically, it was my mum's mum. She died in 2020, but it wasn't because of COVID.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
so my Papa Greg was 85 years old, and I'm dedicating the stream to him.
That's very noble of you, and I hope you don't mind me saying, but 85 is a pretty good age.
Yeah. Oh, Ash is on board. I'll let him in.
Oh, okay.
Aw, man. I was just typing in the private chat, too.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Well,
yeah, hey, lads.
hey, Ash.
Hey, Ash.
So, yeah, I thought I'd join in for today for a little bit, because I got other stuff to do tonight.
Right.
And so, during my spare time, when I'm working on my projects, I use my YouTube on my TV to listen to horror stories that have been... Well, it's hard to explain, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It helps me to be wary of what to look out for. So if you ever see the channel called Southern Cannibal,
Oh.
you need to look out for in real life.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's a bit much to take in.
No, I'm just just a minute.
So this year is my golden birthday.
Oh yeah, aren't you like 26 now or something?
No, I'm 24.
Hmm. That's
Wait.
that sounds like a nice thing. I can't remember what I did for my 24th.
Well, although what we do remember, it was back in 2019, the same year I met Olivia.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I had a lot going on recently because at the weekend, since my nephew couldn't have it on his actual birthday date, we gave him a little birthday party last Saturday.
Oh,
And I received a bit of scary news from my sister because one of her cats, named Basil, had gone missing for 6 days.
uh-oh.
But the good news is, on Saturday evening last weekend, he finally showed up.
Where was he?
To be honest with you, Ash, I don't know exactly where he was. According to what my sister said, he was obviously still somewhere in the neighborhood. They just didn't know where. They guess he was probably hunting for mice.
Yeah, one of the. Yeah, I've seen cats wandering around the road, and like my dad and I, we would drive to work, and we would see like a cat cross the road in front of us, and we're like, "Get out of the way!"
Yeah, but it wasn't the mice that my sister was worried about. She was worried about him struggling now there because of the heat. But when he came back, despite being hungry, he was mostly all right.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, to be honest, I was a bit scared too. But Basil's not the only cat my sister has.
What's the other cat's name?
It's a female, and she's actually a rescue.
Oh,
And at first, they didn't know what to name her, but they found a good name for her when she ate one of their donuts.
and what was it?
They named her Donut. I know, sounds bizarre, doesn't it?
Well, it doesn't really sound bizarre. It sounds really funny.
Yeah. And also, on my channel, did you two see that Suno song that I did?
I've seen it uploaded, but I haven't gotten the chance to watch it yet.
Neither have I.
Well, it was just something that I tried after Wildcat inspired me to try that website, Suno AI.
Oh, speaking of Wildcat, she made a piece of art for me for my birthday.
Oh,
did she?
was it that Hero Forge sort of thing?
Hero Forge?
What was it exactly?
It was a glam rock. Oh yeah, you're right. It was Hero Forge. You're right.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I was pretty sure I saw that.
Yeah, it's right there in E2's faves, right next to Olivia's. Appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
She uploaded
I'm trying to
it
think
yesterday.
So, Eric, your actual birthday's tomorrow, right?
Yes, I'm doing this stream today because I'm going to be going to Knott's Berry Farm, like what I did back in 2023.
That's nice. It's just for your birthday. I'm trying to think of a birthday artwork for you, but I don't know what to do.
Yeah,
I'm
then
sure I'll think of something, but I won't mind if it comes late.
Oh, that's all right then, because usually I've got a lot going on with my life. Because some weeks ago, my sister has already had her second baby.
Oh, so, is the baby a male or a female?
Oh, it's a boy.
Oh, and what's the name?
They named him Harry.
Harry. Oh.
Yeah, Ash already knew about this, didn't you?
I think.
Yeah, I think I told you some weeks ago, but I can't remember when.
I could look. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I have chat pulled up. Oh.
And yeah, because of how hot it's been getting out here, I've been struggling to sleep at night because you know how hot it can be.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
You told
This
me
actually
June
seems
7th.
pretty well.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think.
Yeah, you told me on June 7th. That was like
Yeah.
that was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was shortly after he had been born. And my sister's cat Donut has grown curious around the newcomer.
Hmm.
And the scary thing is, my first nephew Noah, he's now 6 years older than his brother.
Oh, Noah's 6.
Yeah, so technically, by the time Harry is 10 years old, Noah will already be a teenager and is at 16.
Oh wow.
Wow.
And you know what? I think what's also a strange coincidence is my first nephew Noah. He goes to the same school that my sister went when she was his age.
Oh.
Yeah, I won't say the name of the school for privacy reasons, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, then I'm not sure if you were seeing what's been going on, Eric, but I've been on a bit of a tangent recently. Daniel already knows about it, but yeah. Why don't you explain, Daniel?
Technically, he's been working on some artworks that it's I'm going to be honest with you, Eric. Have you heard of the show called Hell of a Boss?
No.
Okay,
Well,
good.
I'll give you a bit of a description of it, but just to warn you, it's a bit different compared to what I've seen. So
Okay.
it's a cartoon show, but there's just one difference compared to what it is with other cartoons.
Uh-huh.
This cartoon show is not for children.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely not. It's
Yeah.
almost like it's like South Park in a way.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that show.
Yeah,
it's
fine.
okay. We'll
It's
just
fine.
and we respect if not everyone's a fan of shows like that either. But I'm just going to give you a brief description. Hell of a Boss is technically a TV show that takes place in the world of the devil.
Yeah,
The World of the Devil.
Yeah,
Pretty
technically, hell to be exact.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well,
And in the show, there is this group of demons and a hellhound called Luna, but they're sort of the main protagonists of the show, and I don't think they're bad guys, but they have a job. Do you know what
They're
that
like-
job is?
they're like hitmen in a way.
Yeah, but do you know what their job is, Eric?
What?
Their job is to punish sinners.
Oh.
Yeah. So the reason why it's not for kids is because it's a bit gory at times and it's got strong language.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This show is so gonna get age restricted.
Oh
Wait,
yeah, it's
oh,
already been age
wait.
restricted.
Wait, isn't that?
I don't know
Wilco's
what.
here.
Who?
Wilco's here. Will's
Oh,
here.
Will.
Hey,
Oh, Wilco.
how you doing?
Wait,
Hey,
hold on.
Wilco, how's it going?
I'm doing better. It's been a while since I attended a stream.
Hold on. Eric, was that a reference to Victor Tanzig you were doing?
Oh no. It was some other YouTuber.
Oh,
But,
I'm just at break on work.
oh, you're having a break
Glad you
off
could
work?
attend, Will.
Nah, basically I'm in the break room currently.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
I have a curious question for you, Will.
Yep.
What is your job?
Retail, just basic retail.
Oh, a retail job.
Yeah, I know.
You mean like working at a retail store?
Yeah.
I sort of know what
Stinking dead-end
retail.
job.
I know what retail is because when I was in school, my secondary school, to which you Americans would probably call high school,
Mm-hmm.
they let me have 2 weeks of retail experience when we needed job experience because they knew that at some point we students were going to go get work once we were old enough.
Oh.
Yeah.
excuse me.
So they put me in a retail store to try the work experience for 2 weeks. But it was all right, but there's just one thing about it I wasn't too keen on.
And what was
What?
that?
I wasn't too keen on waking up at the early hours of the morning because my shift had to start at 7 a.m.
Same.
Mine starts at 7:30, but I have to get up at like 5:15.
But yeah, the reason why it started at 7 a.m. is because that isn't the actual opening time of the store, but it's when they had to tidy up the store ready for the opening hours for the customers.
Ah, I see.
I used to do that, but now I just wake up at like 10 a.m. and then I get off at 2 p.m. Literally, I'm working. So currently, I used to work like 3 5-hour shifts a week. Now I'm working 1 4-hour shift a week.
Oh, I see.
So yeah,
Well-
I can't live off of $65 a week.
Yeah. Well, my current job now, I'm currently working in a warehouse that packs tea bags.
Oh yeah, that's right. You mentioned that
Oh, that's
before.
nice.
And it's an all right job. I mean, it's not the most exciting jobs, but it keeps you busy and it pays all right. And at the moment, my hours, they sort of what's the word for it? They sort of randomize themselves. Sometimes they do extra hours, sometimes they do shorter hours. But I remember last year, one time, I had to work a couple of weeks from 8 in the morning to 7 in the evening.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
And
So that's
you know,
basically
there
11 hours.
Yeah, and there was a reason for that.
Yeah.
Because we had an order of tea that was a bit delayed, and we needed time to catch up on it.
Ah.
So
Thanks.
whilst we weren't too, I mean, it kept us busy, and we didn't mind. We just weren't too keen on working too much because it took a toll on our it made us. Let's just say it made us very tired. But I'd say it was worth it because the more we worked, the more we got paid.
Oh,
Oh.
dang.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not. I don't mean to brag, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know.
yeah. We.
Oh crap! I just got good news.
What's that?
What?
I passed my driver's permit test, so I have a permit to drive now.
Great.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Awesome. Oh, we got
Congrats.
another person on board.
Who is it?
Is it
It's
Olivia?
Olivia.
Olivia.
Oh, the-
Oh yeah, I was gonna show.
Oh.
I was gonna show a
Hello,
thing
Olivia.
Hey, Olivia.
Chuff we gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm in arm and off we'll go for my boyfriend's birthday.
Oh, that was a good one.
Thanks,
Oh.
Olivia.
And hello to you too, Silver.
Right.
There she is.
Yeah.
Well, I've been keeping busy with drawing, as Daniel mentioned earlier.
Yeah. So how are you doing today, Olivia?
Good. I'm I got a birthday present for Eric when he comes over to see me.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be in about 10 days, or actually 11 days.
Okay. So
And Lillian's also coming on the 4th of July.
ooh.
Yes! I'll be able to see her again. Yeah.
I have a birthday gift for her too.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
yeah, because both me and Lillian's birthdays are close together.
I can imagine.
I didn't
realize. Just very quickly, I forgot to ask Olivia.
Yeah?
You know you've been collecting animals for this little farm that you're doing? Because I saw animals on your DA profile.
Why do you ask?
Well, I'm just curious. How many animals exactly do you have around it now?
6 sheep, 4 alpaca, 1 bird, and 2 dogs.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
3 dogs.
Ooh.
So
That's-
that makes it about 14 animals.
Okay.
Wow.
That makes
Huh.
sense. And what's the temperature like where you are? The weather, I mean.
Hang on, let me have a look.
Okay.
Probably gonna be like in the
Shoot.
80s or hold on, let me see where
Sorry
it's
to
at.
cut this short. I gotta get back to work. Break is getting over. Duty
yeah.
calls.
Oh, okay, Wilco.
Oh,
Oh
and
my-
happy birthday, Eric.
Oh my
Thank you,
god.
Wilco.
I just,
All right, take care, Wilco.
It's 77 now. I will go.
Are you
Ooh.
kidding?
Well,
Where
right
I'm
now
at,
in the
it's-
area. Oh, go ahead.
You're not gonna believe how hot it is where I'm at.
How hot
How
is it?
hot?
92.
Whoa. Right now, in
Wow.
What
my
a
area,
coincidence. What a
Yes.
coincidence, because it's going to be 92 on Saturday.
Oh, trust me, Olivia, it's gonna get a lot worse at 4 p.m. It's gonna be 95.
Whoa.
In my pardon me to interrupt, but in 2022, when England had its really big heat wave, it got up to 42 degrees Celsius, and it caused a couple of things in the UK to catch fire.
Yikes!
42 Celsius, that's
I never want to go through fire again.
Oh, trust me,
Yeah.
nobody wants to go through that again either.
oh my gosh, that's 107 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah. I meant to ask exactly, Ash. I don't want the exact location of where you live, but what state exactly do you live in?
Michigan, same as Mark.
Oh, Michigan.
Yeah, remember?
It's just I noticed there was a time difference between your location and California.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
that's the home of the real life Polar Express, the Pure Marquette.
And the site. Oh,
Hold on. Yes, Olivia?
You go first, Ash. Sorry.
and the site of one of Michigan's worst. Actually, hold on. I need some time to word it correctly.
Well, while you're
Okay.
doing that, what were you about to say, Olivia?
Yeah, the heat waves are going to continue on this. And don't look at me. I'm not going to join ammunition contracts. Nuh-uh.
What?
It's okay. So, 3 hours drive, that's nothing compared to what my mum and I went through in 2023.
What? What
Well,
happened?
Well, we went on holiday to the Lake District, if you remember, that
Yeah.
year. And if we hadn't stopped at some hotels on the way there, the drive would have been exactly 5 hours.
You kidding? It takes 15 to drive from Michigan to North Carolina.
Oh, well,
Whoa.
that's different. But your country, the United States, is bigger compared to the United Kingdom.
yeah.
It took us 16 hours
And
to get.
from what I've researched, North America has at least 50 states, I think.
Yeah. Well, there's 48 contiguous states, but then you got Alaska and Hawaii that are like separated.
Oh, I see.
Speaking of Hawaii,
Yes.
Yes.
did you guys know I actually went to Hawaii over 10 years ago? Like 14?
Actually, Olivia, I don't exactly remember you telling me that.
You didn't ask.
Did she tell you, Eric?
Yeah, Olivia did tell me that before, and I went to Hawaii when I was 1 year old.
Well,
Wow,
do,
when you were
do
one?
enlighten me, you two. What's it like in Hawaii?
What?
If you
You called Eric E2!
What? What do you mean?
don't worry. So, from your point of views, Olivia and Eric, what's Hawaii like from what you remember?
Well, when I went there, there was a bunch of luau flowers. There was a lot of beautiful islands. Like one of the cities I know is Honolulu, and also there's a bunch of like volcanoes there.
Oh, I know the volcano bit.
Okay.
Magma!
How the hell do you remember all this? You were 1 year
So,
old when you went to Hawaii, Eric.
Well, I've actually been near a volcano before, but it wasn't an active one, and it wasn't in Hawaii. It was in one of those Canary Islands, I think.
You mean one of the other smaller islands in the Hawaiian archipelago?
No, I don't think it's in the Hawaiian area. The island that I remember being near a volcano was called Tenerife.
Called what?
Tenerife.
Hang on, let me type it down in the private chat. Tenerife.
Wait a minute, is that in the Canary Islands?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was the site of where one of the biggest aviation accidents happened.
Oh yeah, I know about that. And also,
Which one?
I was looking at my mum's Facebook this morning, and do you know what the scary thing is?
What?
It's now been 7 years since we went on that holiday to Tenerife.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, if you guys ever go to Tenerife, I would say that you'll love it.
All right.
And take my advice. I would say book a hotel in the town of Adigi.
Adigi.
Yeah, it's not far from the beach. And It's got brilliant water parks, and there's even an animal rescue center in Tenerife called Loro Park.
Oh.
Animal Rescue Center. Remind you of any episodes, Daniel?
Let me guess.
Yeah,
It's E2's
Max.
Max's Animal Care Center.
Yep. The first episode of Furry Railway Tales that I voiced in.
Yeah, this rescue center in Tenerife, Loro Park, it's like a zoo, like any other, where the animals are rescued and looked after. And do you know what one of the most amazing things about it is?
What is it?
It's got orcas and dolphins.
Oh, I think Olivia's getting something from the closet.
Hang on.
All right.
Speaking of which, I actually got something from Hawaii.
Oh
What?
yeah?
Oh.
I think she wants to show us something.
Aloha!
Whoa!
She got a
Wow!
towel. She's got a towel.
It's not a towel. It's a sarong.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I could tell that was not a towel. That had to be something else.
I couldn't tell. Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason, when Olivia said that's not a towel, it reminded me of the live action How to Grinch Stole Christmas when he goes, "That's not a dress, it's a kilt, sicko."
That is really impressive, Olivia. By the way, guys, I have a curious question for you all.
What
Yes.
you Christian soldier?
Well, a couple of days ago, my mum and I went to the cinema with my nephew, and do you know what we watched?
Minecraft.
No.
Dang
How
it!
to Train Your Dragon live action?
Hang on. What was that, Olivia?
How to Train Your Dragon live action?
Correct.
Yes!
I got
So-
to see it last weekend too, and it was actually pretty good.
I was gonna ask you guys what was your opinion on it, and according to what my mum says, she
Guys,
agrees
look!
that it's also really good because it sort of follows the same storyline as the original animated classic.
Guys, look!
Get off her ankle, Silver.
I hope you don't mind me saying, Olivia, but it looks like Silver is really attached to you.
You think?
Okay, now you should be able to sit down.
Pardon me for saying, but anyone would think. No offense to you, Olivia, but that sort of reminds me of the Bob the Builder episode, Spud and Squawk.
Ah!
I don't remember seeing that one.
It's hard. It's one of the original. It's hard to explain, but you know what I mean. But-
Yeah.
And do you know what the most interesting thing about this new How to Train Your Dragon film is?
What?
The guy who played Hiccup, it's not the same actor who voiced him, but it sounds very much like him.
It kind of
But,
does.
Yeah?
but the same voice actor for Stoic from the anime movie was actually featured in the live action as Hiccup's father.
Yeah,
Stoic.
I remember that too. And this may sound surprising, but I've heard that DreamWorks are actually planning on making a live-action remake of the second How to Train Your Dragon movie.
Oh.
Oh boy. I'm
But
out of all the How
I
to
don't
Train
know all
Your
the
Dragon
details
films-
just yet.
I was saying, out of all the How to Train Your Dragon films, my favorite one has to be The Hidden World
Why is that?
because of how we get to see more dragons, like more of Toothless's kind.
That is true.
You're very close, Eric. Not kind, but species related to what he is, the Night Fury.
Oh yeah,
That's-
that's right.
But I'm just thinking. So technically, the Night Fury and the Light Fury are a similar breed of dragon, but they're a different species despite their lookalikes.
Well, let's just say that the Light Fury is in the same species family as the Night Fury.
Oh yeah. By the way, there was one scene in How to Train Your Dragon that sort of made me feel sick inside.
Oh, what was that?
You remember when Hiccup fed Toothless a fish?
Oh yeah.
Watching
Fish.
Hiccup eat part of the fish that was out of his mouth, I was thinking, ugh.
Ugh.
And I was thinking, are you going to take a share, Hiccup? Yeah,
Well,
nothing like bonding with a dragon with a bit of dragon regurgitated fish.
well, in your personal opinion, wouldn't you feel sick eating something like that?
Oh yeah. Ugh. That's disgusting.
But
And
that's,
humiliating.
Very. But I'll be honest with you. That scene from How to Train Your Dragon was nothing compared to a scene that I saw in the Marvel movie Doctor Strange 2.
I'm even gonna ask what happened.
I'm not a big fan of Marvels.
No, I know it's okay. That's why I think I probably better not tell you what the scene was, because I don't want you to feel nauseous.
You can tell them. Don't let me stop you. But if you feel nauseous, whew.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
I
I'll
don't
tell
want-
you. But I'll tell you. But don't say I didn't warn you.
All right.
In the film, Doctor Strange, one of the superheroes from Marvel, has to stop a great big monster, and he succeeds in destroying it. But there was one gross thing about it.
What?
Oh boy.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you, but he threw a large flagpole from New York straight into its eye, and it yanked its eye out.
Oh.
Okay. Don't
And-
worry. I've seen worse than that.
And I'm going to be honest with you, when I saw that scene in the cinema, I actually almost threw up.
Oh. Yeah, because let me tell you. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just. Yeah. Go on.
But yeah, like I said, that's one of the grossest things I've ever seen in movie history. But I don't want to go into too much detail about what other disgusting things I've seen.
Yeah, I don't want to put a viewer discretion part in this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and
not-
also, don't bring up anything more gory or nauseating like that. You're gonna make us throw up on the stream before it ends.
Don't worry. Let's
I don't want-
let's
Can we cut the subject before we all barf?
let's change the
Yeah.
subject.
Well.
So, speaking of which, I have a photo when I went to Hawaii.
Oh,
Oh, but before I show that, do anyone one of you want to share what you were about to say first? Oh wait.
no, it's okay. I haven't got anything else to say. Ah,
Well,
ow.
what happened?
I just felt my neck click.
Oh.
Again?
Oh, one of those.
Yeah, it's a habit.
Well.
Anyway, go on, Eric.
So
Oh, sorry, you wanted to say something, Olivia?
Yeah, I wanted to say something.
Go on then.
go ahead.
Did I say something funny, Ash?
No, just the way you sounded when you said that.
Well, two things. You guys are talking to a How to Train Your Dragon fanatic, me,
Uh-huh.
and I actually have something I've been working on.
And what would that be?
Wait right here. I'll be right back. You guys are gonna flip.
Okay.
Oh boy. She's probably got some sick merch or something.
Well, that's the way fans are.
Well, I've been on the internet and I made this. Give it a sec. It'll load.
Oh. I hope you didn't hear that click just now.
I heard nothing.
That's okay then.
Back.
Hold on.
She's back.
Go on, Olivia.
Oh, she's looks like
She's got something cool.
looks like it's a picture of some kind. I'm guessing
Close. Definitely close.
it's a painting, isn't it?
Nope.
I'm gonna take a random guess. Is it a replica of some book from How to Train Your Dragon?
You're really, really close, Daniel.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Then
Yeah,
what is it?
I'm not gonna be able to guess because I'm.
My own dragon manual.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Where did you get that from?
I actually made it from a website that actually helped me to make this.
Ooh, that's very cool.
Right. Oh.
Hang on. Olivia's Dragon Manual. That is really cool. So
Yeah.
you actually got that from a website, you say?
I actually made this on a website and they sent it to me.
Oh, I see. I hope you don't mind me asking, but did it cost you anything?
Cost money. I can't remember how much though.
Okay,
Probably a
that's
couple-
fair enough.
Probably a few bucks.
But I actually divided it into different classes of dragons.
So I'm going to take a quick guess. Would those dragons happen to be of your own designs?
Nope, they're actually designs from the movie. The whole DreamWorks How to Train Your Dragon franchise before the live action.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
Oh,
That makes more sense.
I see.
Very
The one
impressive,
thing-
I must say.
And I think one of the reasons why the live action How to Train Your Dragon movie is getting good reviews is because, one, it mostly follows the same storyline as the original, and two, they made Toothless look as close to the original version of him as they could.
In other words, it remains faithful to the original movie.
That's
Yeah,
exactly what I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you can say that.
In fact, I'd be happy to tell you about some of the Stoker classes, or the many different classifications of dragons.
Okay.
The first one, as I mentioned, Stoker class. According to the book, the Stoker class are dragons that are hot-headed fire breathers, and they are also known to have a high shot limit and fire power.
Ooh, but doesn't that make them sort of, no offense to them, but doesn't that make them sort of ferocious?
Could be. Some of these dragons are for advanced trainers, not for beginners.
Ah, that makes more sense.
Well, there are a few dragons of the Stoker class that I recognize.
And those dragons would be...
Well, do you want to start small or start large?
That's entirely up to you, really.
How about we start small, huh?
Good idea.
Okay.
One of the smallest of the dragons, the Terrible Terror.
Oh.
Ooh.
These dragons can be found resting in Viking barns or under floorboards of Viking houses.
Okay.
But they do look cute on their own.
But what happens if that's all together?
It's no picnic. They hunt in packs.
Oh.
So if you want to train a terror, start with a very shiny object.
Yes.
And then there's the Monstrous Nightmare. You can see how that beast got his name.
I think I remember that one.
Yep, trust me. They have long, snake-like neck and tails, covered with red scales, long, sharp spines. Their fire consists of a kerosene gel, which can be used as a fuel.
Ooh. I do have a question about one dragon that interests me. What's the name of the dragon that looks like it can be on fire like a phoenix?
The Monstrous Nightmare. Because if cornered, the Monstrous Nightmare will coat itself with fire from nose to tail.
And that makes it hard to get around because they could burn you if you tried touching it?
Yep. And if there's one thing you don't want is an angry nightmare.
Oh, I think I know the reason for that.
So you would try a more gentle approach. Instead of wrestling a Monstrous Nightmare, just give him a little respect. Gentle hand on his snout.
Oh, yeah, I think I learned that from the film, because when Hiccup lowered his weapons, the dragons sort of calmed down.
Until Stoic had to spoil it.
Yeah, that's just typical of people like him. But the good thing is, at least he came around in the end.
True.
Yeah. But also, word of advice for a Monstrous Nightmare wanting to train?
Yeah.
Don't clamp its mouth shut.
Oh. Let me guess, that would make it really angry?
Well, if you clamp his mouth shut, he can't open his jaws. But the rest of the dragon, however, is free to do whatever it wants.
Oh, I see.
Oh, so beware.
And actually, I just thought of another dragon, which isn't related to the How to Train Your Dragon franchise, but I will ask Olivia, have you ever heard of the movie called Aragon?
Are you kidding? I've seen that movie before, and Disney is making a remake of it.
What? Wait, what?
At
Really?
least that's what I've heard.
I've seen the 20th Century Fox film of it, and I didn't know anything about Disney making a remake of it. So I will ask. What I meant when I brought this up, Olivia, is because the blue dragon, Saphira. What
Mhm.
breed of dragon do you think she is?
Well, her breed name doesn't. Her breed name is unknown. I think all of the dragons are technically the same. But if I were to come up with a name for Saphira's species of dragon, I'd call it the Skeather Wings.
Oh,
Together wings.
that sounds like an interesting name for a dragon like Saphira. And what interests me about that dragon is how she was able to communicate with people using her thoughts.
Telepathy.
That's what I mean. And when I saw her talk for the first time, I was like, what the? How the hell can you talk with your mouth shut?
Doesn't make any sense.
Telepathy. Classic.
I see.
Okay.
Anyway,
Can't people
you would.
But there's
Anyway,
more.
carry on.
But there's more to dragons than just Stoker class. There are different kinds of dragons too.
Well,
Like a tough, rock-eating, boulder class of dragons.
Oh,
Whoa.
I think I saw that one in the film. That's the one that eats rocks, isn't it?
That dragon you saw is probably the Gronkle.
Oh,
Uncle.
Gronkles have very small wings. They can fly backwards, sideways, and even hover like a hummingbird.
ooh.
Oh. Or hover like a helicopter.
Yep. They chew up rocks, melt them in their bellies, and then firing them as balls of molten lava.
Blimey.
Some say, but there are
sorry.
those that say the Gronkles are said to be lazy. They've even been known to fall asleep while flying, waking only when they crash into the ocean or into the side of a mountain.
Wow.
lazy, huh? Sounds familiar.
So, I will just very quick, curious question, Olivia. In your opinion, which dragon do you think is the most harmless?
Probably none.
That's not the answer I was expecting, but okay.
yeah, that was kind of anticlimactic there, Daniel.
Uh,
Not the
sometimes I tame to be.
Yeah.
Well, there is another thing. If you guys want to train a Gronkle will stay mad at you if you feed him a little dragon nip.
Oh.
Dragons
Is-
are kind of like giant winged pussycats.
But are you kidding? Dragons are like 10 times huge compared to cats.
What'd you say?
what?
I said dragons are huge
I
compared to cats.
I meant Ash, silly.
I
Oh,
didn't say-
sorry. I got confused. Terribly sorry.
I didn't say anything. What are you talking about?
No, I'm so sorry. I got muddled up.
Anyway,
Yeah.
one other thing about dragons, they have 5 stages of maturity, but not all of them reach the same.
That sounds pretty much like them.
First stage, the egg. Tiny tooth. Short wing, the broad wing, and the last stage is the titan wing, which is rare.
Uh-huh.
But what about, how about we head on over to a new class of dragons?
And
It used to
what?
be,
Sorry.
it actually used to be known as fear class of dragons, but that class was eventually removed and turned into the tracker class.
Why is that exactly?
Tracker class dragons are natural born hunters. These dragons have acute senses that help them to track down and find anything.
So they can literally track down anything at all.
Yep. With any scent that they can use.
I
That's
see.
Hearing, smelling, and sight, and maybe even taste and touch.
Hmm.
That sounds
Oh.
familiar.
Interesting.
So, here. Do you remember seeing a blue dragon, Daniel?
Blue dragon. Let me think for a minute. A blue dragon. Blue dragon.
You're not talking about Sisu, are you?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think so.
I think I sort of remember a blue dragon that was ridden by Astrid.
No, yeah, that's it. That is one of the most beautiful and probably one of the most agile of dragons, the Deadly Natter.
Oh, well, no offense, but when Astrid rode that dragon, it didn't seem so deadly at the time, did it?
Well, that dragon is easily recognized by its bright colored body, even blue, and brilliant yellow spines that cover it from head to tail. They're also said to have one of the hottest fires in the dragon world.
Ooh.
They breathe a magnesium type of fire.
Huh.
I'm confused. You say magnesium type of fire, right?
Which means the fire can be as bright as the sun, or even as hot.
So technically, it can be like bringing the heat of the sun straight towards you.
Pretty much.
The blast of
Ah.
a natter can melt steel or even turn men to ash in seconds.
What?
Oh, so
Yeah.
so I'm
But
guessing in the film, Astrid tamed hers to be not to do that on her friends.
Somewhat. And here's one thing.
Yeah.
Deadly natters have a blind spot on their nose, right in front of their noses, with eyes on the side of their heads. But they can smell that you're right in front of them.
Oh. No offense to them, but isn't that sort of cheating when they're hunting their prey like that?
Don't be fooled. Deadly natters can be very smart.
So, if there's one thing that we need to learn about those dragons, that's don't tick them off.
The dragon might outsmart you.
Oh, I see.
But the best way to... You'd be surprised, but the best way to train a deadly natter is to approach it carefully, slowly moving around back toward the tail. You're probably thinking that I'm gone crazy, because the natter's tail is full of poisonous spines that can launch at will, like a porcupine.
May I ask, poisonous in what way?
It can paralyze you.
Oh. So basically, you couldn't move for a while.
You become as stiff as a stick.
Oh.
But if you move slowly enough and show the dragon that you're not a threat, she'll let you smooth her tail spikes down.
Oh, I see. Just very quickly, a couple of weeks ago, speaking of the color blue, do you guys remember the Fowler 4F that I got in my series, Mike?
Oh yeah, I gave him blue eyes.
Well, yeah, but that's not what I mean. I got another. Some time ago, I bought another member of his class, and you know what the
Really?
thing is?
What?
It's painted in navy blue.
Oh, I was gonna guess BR blue, but I was like, that doesn't seem right.
It's the SDJR. I can't remember the words for it.
SDJR. Somerset Dorset Joint Railway blue.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, because I remember I made that character / train Sona, Joelle, the Fowler 2P. She's in the SDJR blue livery.
Yeah. I haven't figured out a name for it yet, but I'm working on it. But anyway, please continue, Olivia.
The Deadly Natter actually used to be part of another class, but got moved to the Tracker class. And this
Okay.
class I'm talking about is the Sharp class.
The Sharp class.
Yep.
Why are they called the Sharp class?
Well, Top-Hat will be very interested in that class because these dragons in the Sharp class have a generous dose of vanity and spent a lot of time preying.
Oh.
And one of the Sharp class dragons I remember is the Timberjack.
Ooh. I see.
These gigantic dragons have they don't have any legs, but they have giant wings. They're like winged snakes.
Oh. That's a bit creep. Oh, hold on. Wolf's in the group chat.
Oh yeah.
He's in the private chat. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll let him in.
Okay.
All right,
Hey,
hey,
Wolf.
Wolf.
Hey,
Wolf,
All right.
what's up?
We're doing
Happy
pretty well,
birthday.
Wolf.
doing good.
Doing good.
Um,
Happy birthday.
Olivia. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yes, Daniel.
Olivia was just telling us about her own dragon manual that was inspired by her How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
Fantasy.
Yeah, she's telling us about different dragons from the films. It is technically the ones from the films, isn't it, Olivia?
Yeah,
Yeah.
up to the live action, of course.
Makes more sense. Yeah.
You guys and your fantasy.
Come
That's the
on,
thing.
Ash. Come on, Ash. You gotta stop dragging your feet on me.
That's the thing I wanted to ask Olivia. You remember that really big dragon that all the dragons were afraid of in the first film?
Oh yeah.
Tell
The
me,
big dragon.
do you know what breed dragon that was?
The Red Death.
Oh,
Which one?
the
The
Red
Red
Death. Go on.
Okay.
Well, Red Deaths are part of the Stalker class of dragons, and they are known as one of the big giants of dragons.
And I'm saying they think they're superior to all dragons.
Any dragon who doesn't satisfy or pays with their life is devoured.
Oh, that would explain the way she behaved in the first film, then.
Okay.
Yeah, and some dragons are actually cannibals. Some dragons will go after other dragons.
I take it that she was one of them.
Yep.
That's something I did not expect.
Figures.
Well, speaking of which, we're on the shark class. So, in the shark class of dragons, one of the dragons I'm thinking of is Hiccup's mother, Valka, and her dragon.
I was going to say, what dragon was that one?
The Storm Cutter.
The Storm Cutter.
Yep.
Ooh.
Wow.
Storm Cutters have 4 wings,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
making him one of the most maneuverable of dragons, and they can even breathe wings of fire. Storm Cutters are proud and confident dragons, like Volka's dragon, Cloud Jumper.
Oh.
And there's one species of dragon, one dragon class that I think Professor would even like.
And which one would that be?
The Tidal class. These dragons live in the ocean, and they can even outswim even the fastest ship.
Ooh. So
Oh.
technically they're like dragons that survive on both land and under the sea?
Some of them, yeah. But also, if there's one thing that dragons like to eat more than a fish, is a whole boatload of fish.
Boatload of fish. Whoa.
Woo.
Is that even possible?
Could be.
I don't know if anybody
But also-
caught that.
But also, there's one species of dragon that actually Gio and I both played along with.
Which one's that?
Well, it's like what happened in the How to Train Your Dragon TV series called Riders of Berk. It takes place after the first movie, and actually aired on Cartoon Network. I remember seeing a few episodes.
Okay, I think I've heard of that series, but I didn't have time to watch it at the time because I was I think I was focusing on school and college at the time.
Yeah, I didn't.
Well, sorry, Ash.
You're fine.
All right, carry on, Olivia.
In one episode, the dragons of Berk were getting sick from something that has been added to the island.
Oh yeah.
Blue orianders. Those flowers are poisonous to reptiles, which means poisonous to dragons.
So, does it just make them sick or something?
It does. When they breathe out fire uncontrollably, that's sneezing.
Oh.
Olivia.
Huh?
You show me that. Remember, you showed me that one from a previous stream. What character is it? It's a character base, or it's actually the DIY type of base.
Beg your pardon?
I think he's asking what character wand is your one that you've got.
Oh, I'm sorry, you lost me.
He's asked. What he's asking is, you have a wand, right? Which character in the Harry Potter films did it belong to?
It doesn't. I don't think it belongs to any character in Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
I don't think
So-
so.
So it's probably
My
a
wand
custom.
is a wand of holly.
Oh. I see.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Max,
Save the question for later, Wolf. Let Olivia continue her story.
Yeah.
Hey.
as I said, the dragons were getting sick from the blue oriental flowers. But there's one species of dragon that will actually eat these flowers as part of the title class. It's called the
which
Skuldrin.
The Skuldrin?
Yep.
So, was that the only dragon that those flowers didn't affect?
Yep. And they're, from what I've heard, they're 60 feet long with sharp teeth.
Ooh.
They fill their bellies up with water and heats it up in its cauldron-like stomach. One
Wow.
blast in that scalding water, and it can melt the flesh right off of your bones.
Blimey. And
So it,
no,
so it's
no
like-
offe- Sorry, you first, Ash.
so it's like an acid almost.
No, just hot water that burns.
Oh.
No offense to that dragon, Olivia, but if it can survive those flowers unlike the others, doesn't that sort of, no offense, but does that sort of make it unfair to the other dragons?
Well, sometimes it can be useful because the Skuldrin has the secret to the sickness. A cure, an antidote.
Ah, yeah, I see what you're getting at, yeah.
The Skuldrin has venom that can be used as an anti-venom like snakes and spiders.
Okay, I was about ready to guess. It's got to be some kind of venom, right?
Yeah, it is. And one of the characters actually planted those flowers to get rid of the dragons. And I'm thinking he could get in trouble, and he did. As punishment, he had to go with Hiccup and Stoic to collect the venom from the Skuldrin. And you know what?
What?
He actually got the venom, but not in the bucket, on his butt. He got bitten.
Oh,
God dang it.
But I can't say that he didn't deserve it.
I'm gonna have to...
He got rear-ended by it, I think.
Oh,
Pretty
Oh.
much.
Oh, that really hurts.
I gotta
Yeah.
say, Olivia, I'm impressed. Ever since the original How to Train Your Dragon came out, you've really been doing your research on their dragons.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and I'm not the only one who's interested in dragons. Fish Legs is also interested.
Fish legs?
One of the
Fish
characters
Legs?
from How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, right,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I remember now.
And if you guys want to train a Skuldrin, douse yourself with water. Because Skuldrin's like anything that reminds them of home.
Oh, I see.
And another species of dragon part of the title class is called the Thunder Drum.
Why do they call them the Thunder Drum?
I think you're about to find out in a second. Thunder drums are kind of like underwater pelicans. They have really huge mouths that can scoop up schools of fish, and they love and live in the water. And a thunder drum will produce an impressive sound that can take out Vikings at close range.
Ooh.
Oh.
And Stoic actually trained the thunder drum and named him Tornado.
Oh.
Tornado, kind of like tornado.
Yep. And his voice had the power like Thor.
Oh.
Well, speaking of tornadoes.
Did you
Here
want
we
to
go
ask?
again, Ash. Another twisted
Oh, did
side.
you just
Hold on a minute, Wolf. Let Olivia finish first.
There are two.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. Go on, Olivia.
Go ahead, Olivia.
Another species of dragon. Probably one of the most biggest. It's called the mystery class of dragons.
Oh yeah.
Because we don't really know how those dragons work. That's why they're a mystery.
Ooh.
Ooh.
For instance, in one other roleplay, OJ and I found a dragon in Big City Port that actually liked OJ.
Oh yeah.
Was it a tree? Was it a rock? Nope. The Changeling. This dragon has chameleon-like powers to blend into any environment.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
Oh,
Yes, Wolf?
I was gonna ask you because he says you know about dragons. Do you think the Wizarding will know about the dragons of Burke? This is out of the universe
Well,
type.
they are. Well, I'm not sure, but I think Hiccup and the others will be interested to know about the Wizarding World dragons.
Yeah, because I think New Scamander will be so stoked about about different dragons since he wrote this book, The Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and also Charlie Weasley.
Charlie Weasley.
Yeah, one of Ron's brothers.
Hmm.
You remember when he mentioned he was sending dragons in Romania?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that too. So
Now-
just before we continue with the dragon
Mhm.
talking, I have a question for all of you. Have you heard of this new? I think Wolf already knows, but have you heard of this new animated show called Belfort and Lupin?
No.
Yeah.
Well, it's an animated series about a Brittany spaniel and a wolf who live in France, and they're sort of best friends, like brothers, and they go on adventures
Oh.
together. I'm thinking of adding those two characters possibly into my channel one day.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, but anyway, carry
But
on.
also-
Olivia.
Never mind.
Go ahead, Olivia.
Anyway, on the subject of changelings, changelings sometimes gather up in groups. But some changelings, they're very curious and display mimicking behavior. Whatever they see, they love to copy. For instance, a changeling was actually moving his wings in the same style as OJ uses his paddles to move.
Oh,
And I
so
thought that
so
and I
technically
thought
it's
cute.
sorry.
that was actually pretty cute.
Oh, but isn't that like sort of the dragon mimicking the OJ?
Beg your pardon?
Was that like he was trying to, I'm not saying he was, but he was like sort of copying what OJ does?
Yeah, it was actually pretty funny. Changelings are also known for their acid-spitting breath and their ability to hypnotize. But finding a changeling will take a keen eye.
Oh.
So if it does acid breath, does that mean it can breathe out anything and it dissolves what it breathes on like acid?
Yeah, and it stings.
But there's one thing about that type of dragon that puzzles me.
What?
I know its acid affects what it breathes it onto, but how come it doesn't affect the dragon itself?
Acid-proof?
Could be.
Probably, yeah. That's the only reason I can think of.
Well,
But there's another type of unusual way for a dragon to protect itself. Take, for
What?
instance, the bone napper.
Oh.
And how does that defend itself?
A bone napper collects bones of dead dragons and makes itself an unusual coat of armor.
So that's technically taking the dead for its own armor?
Sounds
Yeah, but
ridiculous.
there is a way to. But there is a way to train a bone napper if you're interested.
Oh, yeah.
You give a bone napper whatever bone it's looking for, and then it acts like an overgrown puppy dog.
That sounds very much like Rexy from Night at the Museum.
That makes the name for him, though.
Yeah, true.
And there's one more class of dragons.
And what
And
was
what
that
are
one
they?
more class be?
The class of dragons that Toothless is in. The Strike class.
Oh,
The
so a
strike
Night Fury is a
class.
strike class, you say?
Yep.
Hmm.
Every dragon in that class is characterized by blazing speed, vice-like jaw strength, and extreme intelligence.
I was going to say, Toothless was pretty intelligent himself. And because he's a Night Fury, he was very good at blending into the night sky.
Mm-hmm. And
What?
give me a sec.
Okay.
And
Once she's done, I got stuff I want to do.
I know a few dragons that belong to the Strike class. Like,
And
let's actually cover the Night Fury first.
okay.
Hmm.
The Night Fury is characterized as one of the most mysterious and terrifying dragons in the Viking world. Very little was actually documented about this dragon. All that was written in the manual was speed unknown, size unknown, the unholy offspring of lightning and death itself. Never engage this dragon. Your only chance is to hide and pray that it does not find you.
Oh. What about the Light Fury? Surely that revolves around the strike class.
Well, let's just say that Toothless met his true love at his match in the Light Fury. Night Furies may hold the title of the fastest dragons in the world, but Light Furies happen to share that distinction.
Oh.
And what I discovered was, from a bonus part of How to Train Your Dragon in the Hidden World, the Light Fury and Night Fury are similar in size, although she does weigh 2 full sheep less than her mate. But what's really cool about the Light Fury is that they can produce a plasma blast, fly right through it, and cut on the other side like a white-hot mirror that makes her invisible during the day. And she taught Toothless that little trick.
Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing that stunt that they pulled that in the third How to Train Your Dragon film.
Yep.
But there's one thing about those two that puzzle me.
What is it?
You remember in the ending of the third film when they had kids?
Yes!
So what does that exactly make their kids? Since they're like a crossbreed between Night Furies and Light Furies.
I'll get to that. Why don't I get back to you on that? Because
Yeah, you're gonna have to come back on that one, G.
Okay.
Because that one's probably gonna be a little bit more complicated.
Fair enough.
I'm
And,
saving it as the best for last, Ash.
What? What do you mean?
I think you'll find out.
We'll find out.
But Night Furies and Light Furies are not the only ones. You see, also really quick, Light Furies can camouflage from their powerful explosive charges, plasma blasts, with fire from their plasma shots. Night Furies can do the same thing, but from lightning they summon from the sky, which makes them the unholy offspring of lightning and death.
Oh, that's
And,
interesting.
but Night Furies are not the only ones associated with lightning. I give you the Skrill.
The Skrill.
Those dragons are known to be highly secretive. Found
How
during
so?
electrical storms, they can ride on lightning bolts and shoot bursts of white fire. They say if you get too close to a Skrill, your hair will stand on end.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I gotta. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I've forgotten what I was going to say now.
Oh my God, Daniel, you idiot!
All right. Well, anyway, carry on.
Oh,
Carry
come
on.
on.
All right.
It's okay, guys. I'm used to it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you're gonna
carry
say
on.
something after Daniel.
Carry on. Carry on, Olivia.
Carry on, Olivia.
I'm looking at you, Ash.
What do you mean? Yeah, that's the window. What do you mean?
But he's
I'm
looking
looking
at
at you.
the screen on top. Is that what you mean, Olivia?
Yes. Very
Ah.
critical thinking.
Okay. Anyway, you were saying, Olivia?
Now, prepare yourself,
Mhm.
because of Toothless and the Light Fury, a new hybrid and breed of dragon has been born. They are the ridiculously adorable offspring of the Night Fury and Light Fury.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But
And, it was such a debate about what to call them. Day and Night Furies, 24-hour Furies, but in the end, they settled on the Nightlights.
Night Lights.
Wait,
Whatever.
That actually sounds pretty fitting.
Yep.
Just a quick.
am I
just a minute.
correct, Olivia?
What was that, Wolf?
Sorry, it's somehow it's keep lagging out. Isn't it like Pouncer?
That's one of their names. Their names are Dart, Rough Runner, and Pouncer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hold on, just a minute, guys. I've only got 15 minutes left, and I need to go for dinner.
All right. Well.
All right.
So.
Those are pretty cute names, Olivia. I've been meaning to look up the names of Toothless's children for a while now.
Yep. Pouncer and Rough Runner are the boys, and Dart is the girl.
No offense to that, but isn't Dart more of a male? I mean, I don't have a problem with it being a female name, but
Yeah.
isn't it more male sounding?
Well, she's quick.
What he means is.
Makes more sense, yeah.
What he means is she's
And
really
she has-
fast.
And she has to keep her brothers in line.
So
But you know-
technically, she's the oldest of the siblings.
They probably hatched around the same time, but she's the one who is more mature.
That makes sense.
But there is something that I don't think anybody talks much about. But they actually made a TV series after the events of the Hidden World. 1,300 years right after the events of the Hidden World.
Oh, wait
Gosh,
a
that's a
minute. I
long.
think you told
That's
me
a
that
long time
before,
after the
Olivia.
original.
Yep. And it's called Dragons, the Nine Realms.
I think I've heard of that series, but I haven't seen it that much.
Wait.
Yeah?
Wait. Isn't that the one that the dragons are you see in the perspective of the dragons and they actually talk?
No.
I think she's referring to a different type of show.
And I think you showed me that. You told me that before, Olivia.
Yep. Dragons are now just a myth to the modern world. Until... I'm not going to give too much of it away. But let's just say that dragons are now gone in the hidden world. Everyone thinks that they're nothing but myths and legends.
That is understandable because in real life, some people don't believe dragons exist.
Except me.
Oh.
Well, in my personal opinion, I believe dragons are a mystery in real life.
I believe that too.
But anyway, you were saying, Olivia?
Let's just say that the series begins. You see, when a comet flew by too close to Earth, it caused a huge fissure to open up.
Oh.
And that's when a boy named Tom Carson discovers and re-enters the hidden world and meets a nightlight, a descendant of the great alpha dragon Toothless.
Oh, so technically, Toothless is his ancestor.
Yep.
Oh. But there's one thing that puzzles me. It's hard to explain. Does that technically mean that Toothless's children found partners of their own and they just went on down from there and there from then on?
That's pretty much how family trees work.
That's what I mean. I was just surprised. And how many years did you say it take place after the third film?
1,300 years.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wait, isn't that like in the it heads for the current modern times?
Yep.
That is actually pretty fascinating because some people don't picture dragons around modern buildings, do they?
Yeah. But can you tell me this for certain, that if dragons suddenly come out into the opening, would everyone accept them?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Ah.
No, they wouldn't.
Oh.
Oh.
So they basically, when the dragons appeared, people started thinking of them as monsters.
Well, let's just say that not everyone can be trusted to know about a myth's reality.
Oh.
So that's why they call it the hidden world. The ancestral home of all dragons where they'll be safe. As I've said, I'm not going to give too much of it away because I don't know if you guys want to find out more about the 9 realms for yourselves.
To be honest with you, my current nephew Noah, he's currently into the How to Train Your Dragon franchise. I think he's been watching some of those series, but whether he's been watching the series you've been talking about or not, I don't know yet.
Well, the series is called Dragons, the 9 Realms.
Dragons, the 9 Realms. I'll have to ask my
Oh,
sister
I
if he's been
remember.
watching that yet.
All right.
So, Eric, is there something you want to do on your birthday stream while we're here?
Well, I actually wanted to tell you, there was actually, I actually have a photo of when I went to Hawaii.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, I was gonna show some.
It's right
Oh.
here.
Oh, is that you in the middle?
So cute!
That's you in the
This was
middle.
when I was
Huh?
this was when I was 1 year old.
Blimey.
That'd have been just a year before I was born.
That's really cool because that actually reminds me of some photos that my mum showed me from when I was 2 years old. And do you know where those pictures were at?
Where?
Where?
They were at a heritage railway called the Watercress Line because that was the first time my mum took me and my sister to a Day Out with Thomas event.
Oh,
Why are you laughing, Olivia?
I'm laughing because there's a little bit of
Yeah.
a coincidence because I actually went to Hawaii when I was 14 years old. So, also, while I was there in Hawaii, I actually rode on a kids train there.
Oh,
And you know what the train was called?
what?
what was it called?
The Pineapple Express.
Oh my
Lion.
goodness.
That is a
Donald
good-
Lion.
that is a good one.
Speaking of trains, I've got some stuff I wanted to show off while you're.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but before you do
Uh,
that, I also want to tell you, do you know who these two people are in my in the photo with me?
Your
Your mom and
parents.
dad?
Actually, no, that's my grandmother Lynn, and that right there, that's my dad.
Oh,
Ah,
Oh,
that's a pretty good picture.
Eric,
Yeah.
you look pretty cute in that picture.
Yep. And just to believe that tomorrow marks 24 years since I was born.
Blimey.
And
yeah, and then
just think.
Yeah.
Just think. I've actually been to Hawaii, and do you know what my favorite part of being at Hawaii was?
What was that?
What was it?
Swimming at 2 places that I remember.
What were those 2 places that you remember?
Sea Turtle Bay, which is next to a hotel, and also Shark Cove.
Oh.
Shark Cove.
Whoa.
Huh.
I don't think I've heard of Shark Cove.
so it's funny.
Hmm.
One of my favorite things to do was find treasures underwater, things that people have lost.
Did you find a few things?
I actually found one thing, a ring. I actually gave it to my great grandmother as a souvenir.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah,
So
Yeah. But anyway,
Eric-
what is it?
but being
Sorry.
a mermaid wasn't the only thing I was doing.
What
What?
were you doing?
We actually went to one part of the island where there was like a social park gathering thing, and I actually saw one of the things I remember doing was learning how to make fish. puppets made out of long strips of grass.
Oh,
Oh.
very cool.
You okay, Ash?
It's a funny edit I saw. Anyways, yeah, you were saying.
Hmm.
Anyway, so yeah, Eric said tomorrow marks 24 years since he was born.
So,
4 days ago marked 22 years since I was born.
hold on a minute. So 24 years ago, that would have been. It's 2025 now, so 2020.
2001.
Ah, yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Yep.
I wasn't born
2001.
yet.
yeah.
Oh, Olivia.
Yeah?
I forgot him. I think I was mentioning about the dragons talking, like almost like human. I think I was thinking it's the other spin-off, Rescue Riders.
Yo, Dr. Thompson, you want to share my drawings?
If you heard of that series, Olivia, Dragons Rescue Riders.
I remember that, and actually one of my favorite species of dragon is in it.
Which one was that again?
The song wing.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
Part of
Anyways,
the mystery class. And here's something I've learned about song wings. They're very beautiful in color. And they're supposed to have very melodic voices that used to calm down anyone who might attack them. But one song wing was using her powers to make dragons and people sing with her.
Wait. I may not have seen that series, but I think I remember hearing that song before, but I can't remember what it was called.
Sing with me?
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Every time I heard that song, I kept singing it over and over again until everybody thought that my voice was going to crack.
Oh,
Something
Yeah.
tells me that song sound must be very catchy.
yeah. I think it's becoming a Fupa song.
Anyways,
And one other thing. I actually had a dragon in the game School of Dragons, a songwing. And you know what her name was?
What was
What?
it?
what?
Her name is Octavia.
Ooh.
Octavia.
Kind of sounds like my name, Olivia.
No,
Oh.
I know what she's. I've heard that name. Daniel, that's another hell of a boss character.
Yeah, but let's not get too deep into that.
Anyways, Dr. Thompson, I'm sharing my drawings.
All right. I'll go ahead and share it with Eric. I'll show the screen.
All
So
right.
we're gonna kick things off with that.
So, all right. You'll have to. Yeah, I'll have a quick look at these, but then I'm gonna have to go.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, this one is actually based off of a really bent. It actually happened not too far away from my house.
Whoa!
Is that a tornado?
Yeah, there was a tornado in Flint that it struck the north side like 70 years ago.
I have to ask, Ash, how are you able to avoid these twisters?
Well, look where I'm at, for crying out loud.
I know.
Oh, that's the drawing of a tornado.
Yep, to be exact, this is the 1953 Flint F5.
Well,
And
Yes, Olivia?
I actually have a little something.
What's that?
What is it?
I have a picture of Octavia and me.
All right.
Oh,
Did you want to show it quickly?
Yep.
And I also got
I'd
something
like
to share quickly too. But
Yeah,
I'll
I'll-
love you go first.
Yeah. I'd like to see it before I have to go for dinner.
yeah, and here's that one where
Huh.
who's looking after my persona after he had a pretty
Got
bad
him.
accident.
All right.
Here,
Okay, let's have a quick look at Olivia's picture.
click on my screen, Eric, so I can show.
I think he's
sure,
just working
hold
on it. He's just
Make
working on
mine
it,
full
yeah.
screen, please.
Here we go. Show away, Olivia. Oh,
There she is.
that's
Whoa.
that is beautiful.
Yep. In my story, I actually rescued Octavia when she first hatched from from Dragon Hunters.
Wow.
Oh.
And from the way she's flying, she flies really well. And I like
Yep.
her
Yes.
rainbow wings.
She's actually one of the few dragons that are considered quite peaceful. They actually
Sorry.
Songlings actually live in pairs called song mates.
Oh. And if you say they're peaceful, so practically they're mostly harmless?
Yep. They prefer to hypnotize anyone who might attack them and then get away
Oh, that's
Before the
very
hip-
clever.
before the hypnosis wears off.
Ah, that's very
Nice.
clever. Okay,
I see.
This
Right,
dragon actually
sorry.
came out in the game during my birthday.
Awesome.
Oh.
Now,
That's really cool. All right,
Watch.
well,
not done yet, Eric. Not done.
all right. I'll quickly watch this bit for Olivia first, before I go.
All right.
Eric, thank you.
And I want to show
All right.
something I also have too, but I'll let Olivia show this. I'll make it quick.
Okay. Wow.
Whoa.
Yep. Isn't she beautiful?
A magnificent
She is.
species of dragon.
Yeah. And Olivia.
Yeah.
I don't know if this. I know, like the Fantastic Beast book. It's gonna be harder about this one, because I know dragons are classification as 5 acts.
Yeah.
But she's more
Are you
more
trying to say
accept.
that you're trying to say that she's more friendlier compared to that?
Hold on, you're lagging out. It's.
Ah.
Anyway, what are you saying, Daniel?
What you're trying to say is that they're more friendly despite that. The species of dragon that Olivia has.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So, what's wrong? Did you kind of wipe something off your shirt?
Hold on. Oh,
This is my foster cat, Arthur. This is why I wanted to show Daniel.
oh, bless him. He reminds me of my late cat, Pepper.
Oh, yeah, because he kind of is Pepper. And he's also a rascal.
Oh, Pepper was like that most of the time.
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
wanted to show you that before you go.
Oh, bless him. Thank you very much. Okay, well, in the meantime, I hope the rest of your stream goes well, Eric, and happy early birthday.
Thank
Aloha,
you, Daniel.
Daniel.
Aloha, Olivia. All right, so I'll still be able to roleplay with you on Discord as well, Wolf.
And also, Daniel, I only had 3 left of that island.
Yeah, I know you mentioned earlier, but anyway,
I have to do because I have to do with those the mansion and the other park entrance. And it will all
Yeah.
be done, and I had
Yeah.
to give myself a good break on it.
Okay, well,
But I
in the
might have to
meantime-
use it. But might have to use use it in rendition on DA.
That's understandable. But anyway, I'll catch up with you guys later, and I hope your birthday goes well, and I hope the rest of your stream goes well as well, Eric.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank
All
you
right,
for coming
so-
Oh,
aboard.
Daniel, don't forget someone.
Okay, and it was nice to see you again too, Silver. So I'll see you later, Eric. See you later, Ash. See you later, Olivia. And see you later, Silver.
Aloha.
Bye, Daniel.
All right. See you around, guys.
Bye, you squeaky yapper.
What you call it?
Squeaky yapper, because he's a fox.
It's a long story, Olivia. Well,
Ay,
that
ay,
happened.
ay, 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 ay.
Well, that happened.
On the death but did Silver just lay something off?
What?
You were using the toilet paper, like,
Ah!
Wait.
Well, that
4 words. 4 words. 4.
Yeah.
Sugar, honey, ice, tea.
Oh,
Yeah, I was about to say this
I-
earlier, but this talk of dragons is making me want to watch How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World tonight.
oh,
makes me want to watch Minecraft.
Why Minecraft?
The Ender Dragon.
Ha ha ha! Very funny.
wait a
seriously,
minute.
No, seriously, there is a dragon in Minecraft.
I've seen it, and guess what? Maxwell drove me nuts with that game. So nuts that I shot off, I can't take it anymore.
What do you mean? What's so funny?
just this situation.
Whoa!
You have no idea how crazy Maxwell, my cousin, drove me with that game. He can play Minecraft on my computer without permission.
Oh.
Oh, before I forget this, you know they have an add-on in Minecraft, the How to Train Your Dragon one.
What?
Yes, they have an add-on from How to Train Your Dragon.
Well, that's
Don't
for
you mean
Olivia.
Roblox?
What, Roblox? No, it's I saw it on my Xbox when I was playing Minecraft. Like
You're missing
what?
out, Olivia.
I just forgot to mention I didn't expect that to have a thing that you might like Olivia.
Yeah, the How to Train Your Dragon part I like, but Minecraft, after what Maxwell put me through, I can't forgive him.
Oh man.
Oh dear.
Boys,
Oh dear.
boys just think they can get away with anything. No offense, guys.
Fine.
No offense taken.
Don't worry, I wasn't listening anyway.
Were you trying to protect yourself, Ash? Were you?
Yes.
What?
Oh. No.
By the way, Wolf, I can't remember if you were in Professor.
Sorry, I can't. The video's lagging. We were saying Olivia.
I don't know if you were. Do you remember Professor's last stream?
Mhm.
I wish that E2 was here so I could tell him what I told Professor.
Yeah, but
What?
Asher, Wolf, you were there when that happened. Eric,
Yes.
I don't know if you saw what happened after you left, but I was telling Professor about Little Shop of Horrors, where Audrey and her boyfriend met.
Oh yeah, I think you told me that. Yes. You said that just right after I left. No, before I left.
Yeah. I wish that E2 was here so I could hear her, so I can see so I can listen to the sound of his laugh when I tell him.
What?
That Audrey and Aura met in the gap. You know him.
No,
G
that's
word.
Professor's thing.
The G word.
Yes.
Yes, I know.
You know what?
You know what it means.
Even though
You
they're
know what?
not here.
From now
No.
on, just to cut Professor some slack, I'm just gonna go the G word.
You know what? He's not here, but I'm just gonna say it just to spite him. They met in the gutter. He's not here, but I just wanted to do it to spite him.
Let's go see the phone. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna try to cut Professor some slack with that.
All right.
I'm not.
You are just as cheeky as Max. You know that?
What are you? Whoa! What did the L1 do to you?
You're as cheeky as Max. You know that?
Okay.
Cheeky devil.
What? Was it how it was correctly positioned, Olivia, that got you?
Okay, I think we're a bit sidetracked.
Well,
By the way, Eric, I have a birthday present for you when you get here.
I know, Olivia. You said that to the you said that earlier. I'm looking forward to seeing it when I come over.
And I'm thinking about taking you to a gold mine over by downtown Grass Valley.
Yeah, you told me that, and I'm also thinking like maybe we could go to Sacramento one day during our visit there.
You'll have to ask Wildcat if she's okay with us visiting her.
Oh yeah, I've actually been talking with her, and she says she likes the idea. Oh, Wolf's back.
Yeah, sorry about that. It just need to be.
Wait.
Trying to turn my
So you're
computer
going to
on.
the lighting consultant.
Okay, that's it. You're forcing my hand.
What?
Oh no.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Oh boy.
Oh crap.
Oh, that's a video of Silver.
God!
Or she just looked up and went, ah!
Yeah. What a silly bird she is.
She is.
Is he trying to chew up the wood of the guitar?
No, she was plucking at the strings.
Yeah,
Oh.
the strings.
Oh, cause you should have seen my budgies. They were eating the wooden blinds of the window.
There's Chris Bickley, your dad. Oh boy. I wonder how he would react if he was here. Oh boy.
What's this?
Shut up, old man.
Shut up, old man. Why'd he say that to Silver?
He was mimicking Silver, and Silver reacted like, "What?"
Oh my god, this stream has just turned into a laugh fest.
More likely, it's a laughimonium.
Yeah,
Speaking of
pretty much.
laugh fest, Wolf, that one stream you did where you kept going, you were hyperventilating during your laugh. That made me crack up so hard that tears were coming out of me.
Oh, it's yeah, and I almost can't breathe, and I had to keep.
Oh, that reminds me. Since Dad and Mom got back from their trip to Ireland, would you like me to show you a few photos?
Sure.
Mhm.
Hold on, let me do what I was just doing earlier. Solo layout.
Go ahead and do that.
What do you think?
Really nice. Oh, the cliffs.
Far out.
Some say that that's
Wow.
where Harry Potter had his. That's actually where Harry Potter had his battle with you know who.
Wait,
Oh.
isn't that where Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Isn't that from the God of the Fire, where Haggleton, little Haggleton?
I think so.
And that's where they filmed the movie here.
I think so. And what do you think of this? Look at those cliffs.
Oh yeah, those cliffs are really nice, I will say.
And steep.
Yeah.
This one is probably my favorite.
Is that a castle?
Uh-huh.
Lord Scott's castle.
Does it have a name?
Kinvara Dungori West.
Oh.
That's the castle that they visited. I think it's also close to a hotel where they were staying.
Ah.
And they don't call Ireland the land of the green for nothing.
You mean the Emerald Isle?
Emerald
Yep.
Isle, that's here in North Carolina.
No, but Ireland's called by another nickname, the Emerald Isle, because of the the green. It's all green, the 4-leaf clover.
Oh yeah.
Before I forget, I'm
I
actually
can't do it.
thinking about participating in a choir.
Oh.
I can't do it.
Can't do what?
I don't know why I was trying to imitate the that one Dwayne Johnson side eye meme where he's just like, yeah, I can't do it.
What kind of
Oh.
smug face is that?
I don't know.
Are you
That's
trying to
how
do this?
Oh, that's not how you smug. This is how you smug.
That is not. No.
Got your wheezing, Wolf.
Oh man, I can remember one time. Sorry, I can remember one time when I was like burping like crazy.
Oh.
Oh, in Wildcat's birthday stream, right?
Yeah, but also Professor stream burps earlier.
Okay. To see if you remember this.
Oh wait a
Because
minute. I
I'm
think
gonna
I
get
know.
you back. I'm gonna get you for that, Wolf.
What?
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no. You better run, Wolf.
You remember Ash, don't you? And don't you remember it? Mostly you, Wolf.
Yeah.
Because ready or not, here comes your birth fest. Ew.
What happened there?
Ew.
Oh, jeez.
Wait. What happened there?
Wolf was driving us nuts with his burping.
Was I? I don't remember that.
It was in Wildcast. I keep watching that video. I can't start laughing. But I remember one part when Wildcat was saying she's gonna go to David Buster's until I made a long burp.
Oh
Yeah,
really?
apparently.
Oh really? Did it go like this?
That's it.
Cut it out! Her Wildcat go, cut it out!
It's actually she's
she
like
said,
crying.
cry out loud.
Craig out loud!
Actually, I do wish Wildcat was here.
Yeah. They should do. Should do a burping compilation video.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
no! No way am I getting burping. No thanks. It actually hurts.
I
That's
forgot-
gonna have us laughing
I
till our
forgot.
sides hurt.
No, basically what he's saying is she should take a compilation of all the streams we've done and then just every single moment where somebody let out a burp.
Yes, that's it.
Because I remember
but it's-
I let out a big one time, and it was pretty funny.
And
yeah?
don't forget.
No, you weren't there, Olivia. It was me, Wolf, Daniel, and E2. It was one of his art streams, actually. One of E2's, actually.
Do you think maybe you could send me a link to that video so I can see it? Please?
Hang on. Let me find the stream. Hold on.
And also,
Cleo actually tried to outburp me.
Really?
Really? When?
Oh, a couple months back. But
Oh.
but she was burping nonstop like 13 times.
Oh, jeez.
Gross. And she couldn't stop. I felt like she was doing it on purpose. And Cleo started
And was
giving me the innocent act.
And was she doing that on purpose?
Yes and no.
Hold on, I gotta find the moment.
Can you send me the video, please?
Mhm.
I'm talking to Ash.
Right. Oh, you ever know your dragon, your deer dragon that Daniel made? You ever don't have your own dragon stona?
Hmm?
You're a dragon stona. You're like yourself as like a dragon.
Oh, you mean my
You know, like
DeviantArt icon, huh?
Crap.
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't
he's
even
talking
remember
about.
where it was at. Dadgummit. Ah.
Try looking at this transcript. That might work.
Usually we would do like timestamps where we would highlight a funny moment, but that one didn't have it.
Try looking at the time script. The transcript on YouTube. That might work. Anyway, have you guys ever burped out of your nose?
No.
no.
If you drink soda and you're laughing and then you feel soda coming out of your nose, it stings.
Oof.
Oh, yeah. I think I've heard of you telling that before.
No, wait a minute. I think I remember, but it was in a different reflect. I can't remember what was it. Nah, I think about that.
Hey, Wolf.
Huh?
Remember this?
Uh.
I bet you're going to have me get out. You remember that, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, and who could forget when Birdie was being a crazy bird on one of Wildcat's other streams?
Wait a minute.
Remember?
Oh, isn't one? It was a Sea of Thieves.
Tower Unite.
Oh. Now I remember. I think I remember.
Like that. Yep, there she goes again. What the hell are you doing? You landed on my butt.
Yeah, Wildcat's one of the funniest in the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's crazy.
But I wonder who is the most funniest in our group.
Who knows?
Could it be me or Wildcat? In fact, I think everybody should put up a vote on YouTube who is the most funniest. You know you want to.
But you know what? I'm gonna say who I'm gonna. But you know what? I'm gonna give my answer. It's both.
Huh.
Oh, Wildcat and Olivia.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know if any of you remember this, but do you remember this one video where E2 made like a parody of English Boy?
Oh.
One English
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, that was when that was when Mark joined our crew. I remember that. English boy, what are the biscuits? I think a picture. Oh, for God's sake!
Oh, for crying out loud!
Oh yeah.
It's your tea.
Oh man.
Think about it, yeah? So Brexit, stay or leave.
I wish we could do like gossip in the shed again, and that I was part of it.
Yeah, we all do.
Hey Ash, just out of curiosity, what was your favorite part in the Le Gossip in the Shed?
I wanted the Atlantic, and that son of a gun sent me that.
The
Wait,
Henry
what?
thing.
Sorry, what were you saying?
In one part of the episode, Le Gossip in the Shed, Ash, you made me crack up so hard when E2 asked for doing a Jeopardy thing.
Don't remind me.
Oh, you're trying to pronounce Olivia's fish friend?
I think Ash is a little bit sensitive. Come back, Ash!
I have left because peer pressure has forced me to leave.
That was from a previous stream from.
Yeah, in one of E2's videos, which is not up now.
What about, before I forget,
I know.
here's something. It's actually a Scottish folk song that I remember. And
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
the man you see playing the guitar, that's my voice coach, Thomas Rose.
Oh.
He helped me learn how to act my voice and how to sing.
Oh.
Hold on a minute.
Dun, 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 dun.
So,
Interesting.
how well can you guys sing?
I could sing like pretty like a normal medium tone.
Wolf, Ash, what about you two? You like singing?
Yeah, sometimes. Even when I was just listening on YouTube.
I'm
Have
absolute.
you guys ever sang in choir?
I've sung in a choir once when I was in 5th grade.
So, I actually sent out a few song recommendations for Thomas and the choir thing that I'm gonna try out. I'd probably do one of my own solos.
Oh.
Okay.
And go ahead and ask me, what other choir songs do I know?
What other choir songs do you know?
I know one song from France.
The show Friends?
France. Paris, France.
Oh. Oh, and what is it?
Exactly. Thank you, Ash.
Sorry about that. I think something cut out. That was weird.
One of the other songs I actually know is called John Talamunla. Translation, I Hear the Windmill.
Hmm.
And also two African choir songs called Pete Pete and Osifuni Mungu.
What is that translated in English?
Can't remember Osifuni Mungu, but I remember that Pete Pete means vulture vulture in Swahili, I think.
Oh.
Oh. Also, so you learn about Swahili,
Not much.
but you know the word melele,
Mm-mm.
forever in Swahili, aka the Pride Lands from The Lion King.
Hey, Eric, maybe you should look up Swahili.
I'm sorry, what was it you were saying, Olivia?
Eric, maybe you should think about learning Swahili.
Swahili?
Hey!
Oh, bless you.
Oh yeah, that's with language with the Lion King stuff.
Yeah. Silver, are you making me sneeze? Am I allergic to you?
Oh, what?
No.
Are you allergic to me? Oh, look at her. Ain't she a cute little cuddle bug?
You mean a cuddle bird? Like,
She's also known as Sweetie Betweetie. Hey!
So what, a mixture
use your-
of Speedy Wait, so she's a mixture of Speedy Gonzalez and Tweety Bird?
That's a nickname my dad came up with!
Yeah,
Sweetie,
so
Sweetie Betweetie.
Oh,
Sweetie
I thought you.
Betweetie.
Oh, no, I thought you said Speedy McTweety. I thought that's what you said.
I think she can hear you, Ash.
I'm stupid. I know I'm stupid.
Oh, come on, you're not.
It's
You're
a joke.
not. You're
It's
not.
a joke. It's only a joke.
Oh! I think Silver. Looks like Silver's giving you the silent treatment.
Oh boy.
Yeah, on that bombshell. I think.
Yes, Silver's giving Ash the death glare.
Yeah, on that.
Giving you the
bombshell-
beak.
On that bombshell, I think I need to go. No, really.
Well, no. So, Eric, I might
Yes,
I'm
Olivia?
gonna do my best to make your visit here a whole lot of fun.
I know you will, Olivia. And I'm looking forward to coming over.
So
You know what I think?
What?
I think there should be a music video of Thomas and Friends and Tugs. You know what I'm thinking that could be?
What song?
What?
Fireworks from Katy Perry.
I know
Oh.
that song.
Seems pretty fitting, isn't it?
Well, considering it's getting close to 4th of July, then yeah.
Yep.
For Stars and Stripes Forever.
Yep. Oh, say, can you see?
That's Star Spangled Banner, Olivia.
I know. I'm just playing with you.
I'm not even. All right.
Keep it cool, man.
I am. I think we're all starting to lose our minds. I think we're all starting to lose our minds, to be honest.
I think Silver's saying, "Why did you burn, man?"
What? Look
Yeah,
at
so-
Eric.
Yeah, so I actually wanted to say that in addition to this being my birthday stream, I'm also dedicating this stream to my grandfather, Greg.
God bless him.
Yeah.
Oh, and I wanted to tell you this, Olivia. The day before he passed, I got to talk with him on the phone, and you know what he asked me was?
But
What?
He asked me when I was going to go visit Olivia.
wow.
So,
I think it's
so
gonna make me cry.
yeah, well, just to say this, he was thinking about me and you during our last phone call.
Oh.
Well, I think I'm gonna go.
Oh, you're going to go, what makes you say that, Olivia?
I don't know what else to say right now. But happy
Yeah,
birthday.
Yeah, me
Happy
neither.
birthday, Eric.
Both Olivia and I think we've lost that. We ran out of things to talk about, haven't we, Olivia?
Yeah. I hey Eric, thank you for letting me share my dragon manual. And Eric,
Yes, Olivia?
I love you.
Thank you, Olivia. And thank you for coming on board. And also, one more thing I would like to
Yeah.
mention is that during my visit, maybe we could. I'm definitely thinking we would go swimming together.
At a swimming pool, yeah, but at the river, probably
No.
not too big.
Yeah, not
Nope.
that much, but yeah, definitely in a pool though. That would let me tell you that would be a lot of fun if we did that, and we'll definitely do
Yeah.
that when I'm there.
Yeah, and I'll show you my horseback riding and everything else.
Yes. Well, like I said, I'm looking forward to coming over.
Eric, I don't want to
Yes.
make you smile. You know, I'm thinking that'll make you smile.
What?
Uh-oh.
What do you mean, uh-oh?
Nothing?
Nothing or something?
Don't pull this crap on me.
I love you.
Thanks. Bye, Olivia.
Hi, Olivia.
Yeah. Well, what do you
Oh,
think?
crap.
Should we probably wrap it up here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm out of things to talk about, honestly. Plus,
Yeah.
I got
Well, I actually want to
I got-
tell Wolf about this. So, Wolf, in case you're wondering, my Papa Greg, I don't know if you heard on the group chat, but last week he died of pancreatic cancer.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he was 85 years old, and
At least,
he was also my mom's father.
he lived a good life.
He did. And I'll be honest, I'm so rather upset about his passing, and we're gonna have his funeral on next Monday.
Oh.
But at least the thing that I'm comforted by was that I got to talk to him the day before it happened.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
good.
really sweet.
Bless his soul.
Well, at least, well, I'll tell you this: my grandfather, my other grandfather, John, has been having pancreatic cancer. But I'll tell you this: he's doing great now, and he's resting. He's taking it easy.
Yeah.
Kind of off. Well, that's nice to know. It's crazy to think that we both have a grandpa named John.
Oh yeah, John's middle name is Edward, and I'll tell you this: do you know what my middle name is?
But
Thomas.
Thomas.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. But
oh, you wait a minute. Wait a
Again.
minute.
Not to mention my grandpa John's middle name. His middle name is Richard.
Richard.
You know, like the new engine in Carson.
Oh yeah.
You know, my lieutenant, Breach.
Oh, you said your name was the middle name. It's like Edward Tom. It says Tom. I was thinking Edward Thomas. The
Yeah, the Peter Sam's basis.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Peter Sam.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. And then yeah, Edward Thomas, and then yeah, honestly, Wolf, for a split second, I thought you were gonna say Edward Thompson. I'm like, what?
No, I said.
You guys know the guy who succeeded Nigel Gresley after his passing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You think,
Yeah, so
and no offense to anyone, you think it's the whole A1 is just overrated of hating?
I don't know.
Just need some.
I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll give his 01s the credit. The basis for MacArthur. I'll give those credit.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, speaking of which, Peter Sam is one of my favorite narrow gauge characters, along with Scarloey, Duncan, and Duke.
Mine's Duncan.
Oh yeah, Duncan's definitely the most popular engine out of all the narrow gauge engines.
I'm a blade engine, and I speak as I find. Tunnels should be tunnels and
Tunnels and not
rabbit
rabbit holes. This railway is no good at all.
Don't be silly, snaps the driver. This tunnel is, what does he say? Crap, I
Quite big
forgot.
enough for engines who don't rock and roll.
Oh yeah, that's what Tom meant. I remember.
Oh yeah, and I want to say, out of all the voices that Duncan does, my favorites have to be Tom Storton, Michael Brandon, and George Carlin. Yeah, it's funny how George Carlin also gives Duncan a Scottish accent, like what he did with Donald and Douglas.
Yeah.
Also, Duncan's on basis also called Douglas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. And he was actually there was actually a video of Douglas like rocking and rolling, just like what Duncan does. Oh hey, I'll tell you this. Do you know what character I would love to see Duncan be paired up with?
Who?
What?
Either Peter Sam or Sir Handel.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
Or maybe even Duncan and Duke.
They would not get along.
Well, Scarlo. Well, I mean, think about it. I mean, for example, Scarloey and Duke, they're both wise engines, like with Rheneas, and Scarloey was the one to make Duncan learn a lesson when he told him about how Rheneas saved the railway.
Yeah, and then there was that whole moment with Caldy when he told them about what happened with Godred.
Oh yeah, although it is a little bit debatable. Like I remember with Bad Lookout, it is mentioned that Scarloey and Rheneas never mentioned that Caldy made the story up, and I've heard some YouTubers believing like Caldy's story was fake, and he was just making it up, or if Godred did die or not. So I'm actually thinking like what happened is that Scarloey and Rheneas did not want to say that the story was made up because they knew it was real. They just was thinking that story would make Duncan and Sir Handel
Yeah. But you've heard about
probably.
Yeah, but you heard of what happened to Godred's British
Basis?
counterpart.
Oh yeah, that's right, Lattice. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he basically did the same exact thing.
Although this time, instead of from what I heard in real life, instead of the engine being careless, it was actually the weight of the train that caused Lattice to derail and fall down the mountain.
Actually, I think it was also because there were no guards on the rack rail in the middle.
Oh, that makes sense
like
why that happened.
Like because you know how if you look at a rack rail, you'll notice that there's like those guards on each side of it. When the accident happened, they weren't there. So what happened was the gears on the axles like slipped out, and then it caused like vibrations, and the engine just went off the tracks, and then
Boom,
like that.
Yeah,
I think that's what happened.
You know, the Snowdale Mountain Railway and the Caldy Fell Railway, they remind me of a mountain railway here in the States.
Yeah, isn't it the Mount Washington Railway?
Well, it's actually the Manitou and Pikes Peacock Railway in Colorado.
Oh.
But
Now
that you mention it, I made a railway in one of my series railway called the Mount Frankincense Railway. It's much
Mount
like
Frankincense.
You know, like the flower frankincense, the essential oil.
What about
But I
it?
saw one of his engines kind of like did almost a lattice. But I found out that it was back to I can't remember what number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah, it was engine number 3.
Yeah, I feel like I read something about number 3 falling off a mountain a while ago, or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember. My brain is still a little rusty on that.
It was in
Anyway.
1967.
Oh,
1967.
right.
But and what was the casualty in on the Snowdown one with Lattice?
One
I don't know
casualty.
what.
There was one.
Oh
But
yeah.
this is one is much worse. There was 18 eight lost lives and 72 injured.
18
No,
dead
no,
and 72.
No. It's eight people were killed and 72 were injured.
Oh, 8 people killed and 72 injured.
And one was the one with Lattice. What year was it?
1896.
The year
18
Ed would have been built.
1896. And this was like
Nicole,
this
tell
was
what
like
happened in 1900.
try 1967, take away 1896.
71 years.
Yeah, that was like 71 years when those accidents.
Yeah. So I want to tell you guys, I'm going to be going to Knott's Berry Farm tomorrow in Buena Park.
Oh, wait a minute. Isn't the one it's giving it's doing they call it the cashless method, using card.
What?
They don't do cash anymore. They're doing cards. Forgot to mention that.
I think so.
But on the bright side, you can actually convert the cash into a card because they have an ATM machine.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think I've done that before. And you know how I'm going to get there?
Bus.
I'm going to get there by train and bus. I'm going to take either an Amtrak or a Metrolink to either Buena Park or Fullerton, and then I'm going to take one of the OCTA or Orange County Transportation Authority bus routes to get to Knott's Berry Farm.
Okay, so I was half right on the bus part. I did not realize I did not realize you also had to take a train.
Yeah, because trains are a little bit faster than buses, though.
Beep beep. Hello.
Oh, I forgot to mention. If you see a person in one of those electric chairs, like to move from.
I think.
Those people who are like disabled.
Yeah.
If you see one, there's a man from one of my parents. We actually met. I think it was called Ron. Yes, I remember. You met it was like in February.
February.
Yeah, it was on my parents' birthday, I think.
Oh.
So probably around Olivia's birthday then, right?
Oh yeah.
I know her birthday was on the 23rd of February. Anyways.
Oh, I wonder if Eric.
Yes, Wolf.
You heard of this park in the UK called Chessington World of Adventures?
No.
It's a British theme park, I think.
Yeah.
But now it has a theme area named after based on that movie. Two movies that the jungle-based one that is based on a board game in a book. Yes.
Yeah.
The area the theme area is called the World of Jumanji.
The World of Jumanji.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So hey so I wanted to say that Papa Greg was my mother's father, and both of us were really upset by his passing, but we're both doing good. We're doing good though, despite that.
Mhm.
Oh, and also about what I was telling you, what I've been going through about that serious issue that I've been going through like 2 weeks ago that I'd let you guys know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, about me feeling suffering depression and all that.
Mhm.
Well, I just want to let you know that I've been doing better. And you know what my mom tells me? Eric,
What?
you got to believe in yourself.
Oh,
Oh,
see.
you know what? Yeah, my mom tells me, Eric, you got to believe in yourself and believe what others, the good stuff that people say about you, because what they say is true. True. And that's really supportive and supportive of my mother, to endearing of my mother to say.
Mhm.
And I just want to say thank you guys for helping me out of this.
Welcome.
So, yeah, I guess that's all. So since we don't have that much to add, I think we'll wrap it up here. So,
Yeah.
anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my golden birthday stream, and I would like to thank Daniel, Ash, Wolf, Olivia, and Wilco for joining in. And I want to
Yeah,
say
even
thank you
though-
guys for making the stream possible.
It's no problem. Will
Yeah.
was only here for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, Will was
Yeah.
here for like 10 minutes. Yeah, he had to go back to work.
Ooh.
Well, anyways, guys,
Yeah.
well, thank you so much for watching my golden birthday stream. And Papa Greg, we'll definitely remember you. This one is for you. Rest easy.
Yeah.
All right,
Be
guys.
with
Well,
me, Homan.
yep. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching the stream, and we'll be seeing you guys real soon. Bye-bye.
Bye. And cheese.
Oh, you ruined it.